Feedback. Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton.
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
Inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for Feedback.
A positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
And take us along with you. Feedback, feedback, feedback. Along with you. We're back in the saddle again.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, and I want you all to call and join in the conversation this morning. Happy Monday, everybody. And I'd like to say happy Monday to Jackie. Happy Monday to Calvin Ferguson and to Calvin Scruggs. Also, we have two Calvins, by the way.
All right.
Yes. Happy Monday to Katrina and to Sylvia, to Michael Griggs, and it's just so many people.
Don't forget Calvin Bird now over there.
That's over there.
Dedicated Senior Medical Service.
3 Calvins. All right. Yes, goodness. It is such a wonderful day, even though we had the snow. You know we had the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's hasn't been cleaned up as it could be, but you know, that's Michigan for you. Who you want to say hey to?
Oh, man, it's Happy New Year to everybody. We back in business. And I'm excited. Just want to thank Brother R.J. Watkins getting that TV studio fixed back in ready to roll, because, man, I love it when we in the studio, folks. The TV studio is the business.
Yeah.
And that when Timothy Smith, our engineer, get to doing his thing.
Yes.
It's going to be a hot show today, Miss Bro. That's what I'm excited about.
Oh,
We got
absolutely.
2 great guests coming. And, the Super Bowl, the Lions are winning. We got the week off for a change. And, man, I'm excited. So,
well, you know what I like to say about the Lions is the second string had a chance to show what they could do,
Yes,
and they did it. I know there were some people who were worried, I lead quarterback and I lead this and that. And, they can't play anymore. It's 15 people out sick. 15. Can you imagine that? 15 people injured. 15. That's a big number.
That's a big number.
But that's all right. The boys on the bench said, it's our turn.
That's it.
And they are doing it.
They're doing it. They're doing it big. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
And,
yes.
Speaking of doing it big, Miss Brown, we're going to have a friend of mine on at the 10 o'clock, top of the 10 o'clock hour.
Uh-huh.
Second Vine Wine, folks. Look them up right now on Facebook. That's Second, SECOND, Vine, VINE, Wine.
All right.
WINE.
Second Divine.
And we know you ladies
Wine.
love Second Vine Wine. You love wine. So he got a wine shop down there in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hot spot for everybody down there in New Orleans. And, man, if you're going down to the Super Bowl, they throwing a big party, too. And it's on the site. Go to Hood Research site. And just, Miss Broden.
Yes.
We did it.
Yes.
We cracked 1,000 followers, folks.
Ooh.
On the Facebook page for
All
Hood
right.
Research. Just want to thank everybody out there showing the love, going to like the page, show the love, join the Hood Research,
Yes.
checking out. So now we just need everybody to become members.
Yes.
Folks, we need y'all $20 a year, your business $40 a year, $300 for a lifetime membership. Businesses $500 lifetime membership, because we out there doing great work. And, hey, this show is great. We do it every Monday. Put you out there.
Absolutely. And, I think that in April, we are planning to have an appreciation luncheon for all of those who share with us, who volunteer with us, and all of those who volunteered for the Kwanzaa celebration on New Year's Day. Oh, that was just fabulous.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Mm-hmm. And I had attendees calling, complimenting her research and what a wonderful time they had and how they enjoyed it. And I think about June, we may have a tour around the black businesses, here.
Right.
And
Let's do that again. Yes.
And yes, And in July, the birthday month for Hood Research, we're going to have Back Down Memory Lane with Hood Research. And we want those who remember many of the things that we have done to call, and we want to talk about it. And it's going to be fun. So
I'm looking forward to all of that. And, that's why you want to join. And, you know, the more people we have, the more things we can do.
Yeah.
Because it takes finances to do this stuff, folks.
Absolutely. And you know, June the 19th is the first day for the stage play, The Wiz.
No, okay.
The stage play, The Wiz. It was fabulous. Oh, my whole family went to see The Wiz at that time. And it was just exceptional. Just, you know, just shows you all of the creativity of our community, you know.
Oh, no doubt.
And the talent. So it will be back in June. I'm sure obviously they will have some new
now the stage play, that's the one that has Stephanie Mills, right?
Absolutely. Yep. And the stage play is being done again.
Okay.
So that's something to look forward to. It's going to be at the Fisher Theater.
All right. Okay. Well, we got to have some of the actors down.
Yes.
Come holler at us.
Yes.
It's going to be a great thing. You know, that's what I love about this, you know. And I love about the fact that we have these various entities like YouTube and Facebook, because you can reach out all over the world. And, you know, we got all kind of people checking in. Person from Holland checked in and said, I'm going to follow Hood Research.
All right now.
You know, they all over the place. They showing the love. And, you know, that's the big thing I like, you know, because, you know, you never know who's looking to see what you got, what you're offering.
That's right.
And,
that's right.
We offer a lot here in Hood Research. And, you know, like Miss Broden said, when you do that call on Saturday, they call from all over the world checking in, don't they?
They do. Yes.
You know, find some time to get on one of them Saturday calls and see who you might catch up checking in.
That's right. That's right. And you know, when you watch Hood Research on this show, when you listen to us, you have to have your pen and paper handy. That's because there's always some information that someone might want. And then afterwards, I get people calling saying, well, do you have the number? You know, so-and-so was on last Monday or Saturday.
Right.
Can you give me that number? I'm like, wait a minute.
Indeed, because sometimes I have to go back through the shows. Because people want to say, who'd you have? When was that one? Were you at Fast Freddy or that Hill Harper
and
interview?
He was, they were on with us. And Attorney Jeff Edison, who has something interesting, which is a dual citizenship. He's in Ghana, Africa, and he's from Detroit. And he was just here about a month ago for a while. He attended the what they call the National Black Lawyers Convention, I think it was called, right? And we had a number of people. We've had Chuck Stokes on. Has been on the Hood Research Show, absolutely. And
well, you know, you've been doing this a long time, Miss Broden.
Yeah.
Feedback been around. How long we been on the air down here, Miss Broden?
Oh my goodness,
See, look at that.
20 something
20
years.
something years.
We've been on the TV.
Yes, indeed.
And we were on the radio here before we were on the TV
See,
here.
look at that.
And
RJ, you might have to rename the building at least Theo Broden Place. You know?
Oh Lord.
Because we didn't put the time in.
Yes,
sure.
absolutely. And we were on 90.9 FM, which is the Detroit Public School station, before it was kidnapped and turned over to the white folks, you know.
Turned over to non-residents.
Right. No, that's right. And they play opera in the morning and jazz in the evening. Okay. I guess they said, well, somebody will come down here and tear the business out.
Hit with a little jazz.
We better do something. Yeah. Yeah,
It
so
is what it is.
yeah, and of course before that, I was on with Mark Cummings.
Oh, but that's the old day. WMKM,
Yep, yep.
1440
Yeah.
AM.
And 19 was it?
Ooh, that 1997 through 2000.
Something. Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
it was a while ago.
Oh yeah. Wow. Been broadcasting a long time.
Yeah, you've been doing your thing, Miss Broden, and that's what's important. And I'm telling you, folks, I'm just excited. We back here at the TV studio. As you can see, the numbers up on the screen. If you just want to call in, say good morning, because we don't have the guests on till 9:30. We're going to have Miss Crystal Gunn, and she's going to talk about, because, you know, it's a new year. If you don't have that life insurance, folks, it's time to get it. And she's going to talk about a program where you could get a good amount of life insurance to cover things for your family when you're gone without a medical exam. And you know that's how they hold us up, Miss Bro. That medical exam, you know, we always got some kind of pre-existing condition or something, we overweight. It's something they find a way to cut us out of this life insurance deal.
Yeah.
So, folks, this is going to be a show. Get your pens now. All right, like the video
Oh,
says, be prepared right now.
I know that's right.
I'm giving you a heads up.
That's
you got
right.
15 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to get ready to do some things.
Yes.
So,
I
yes,
know.
indeed, I'm excited about that. And it's going to be quite a few great shows coming up, Miss Broden. And, you know, we just matter of getting them on. We were talking about Sojourner Truth on the way in.
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
my hero.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
And,
yes, she is. Oh, and we took a trip to Battle Creek. And when you get there, you'll see a 10-foot statue of none other than Sojourner Truth. Somebody might say, well, where's the cornflake? You know, we should be a cornflake box, you know, when you get to Battle Creek. No, there's not a cornflake box. No. There is a 10-foot statue of Sojourner Truth. We had a tour guide who actually lives in Battle Creek to show us, you know, around. Professor Griggs went with us, and on the way, people got an opportunity to talk about the different histories and all of that. And then we got to Battle Creek, and the tour guide joined us, and so we went to her gravesite, and we went to a area where they had a footprint. They had her footprint. And she's buried, well, he's buried. Oh, my goodness, a guy. Dude did the song Shotgun, Shoot for the Run now. He's buried about 30 feet away from where Sojourner Truth is buried.
Okay.
The other tour guide, you know, told us about that. And by her home, and they had some other statues there. But there was no... what would you say? The government there, they don't shrink back from paying attention to what was important for Battle Creek. They ain't playing.
Part of the history.
Yes, and they did not mind telling you about the history. And speaking of that, let me tell you something that irritates me to no end. When we had the Joe Louis Arena downtown Detroit, which has been demolished, the Joe Louis Arena, okay, then that's telling you history. The media reduced it to, well, we're down at the Joe. What is the Joe? and to make a bad situation worse, they don't want to call the Historical Museum, the Dr. Charles Wright Museum of African American History. They don't want to call it that. They want to call it the right. We're going to the right. What is that? Right, left? I mean, you know, RIGHT. That is an insult, in my opinion. And I really resent the way that our history gets blurred and you know, so.
Well, you know, I don't know why we couldn't come up with $2 million to get on that ballot and be a part of that tax deal where we were funded by the Wayne County taxes, just like the DIA and the Historical Museum and all the rest of them. Because, I mean, look, we're a museum that everybody accesses.
And we're in the cultural center where the other buildings were that they financed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I
county
mean,
taxes.
we should be able to go there for free anytime we want. And that's the big problem. You know, you got to pay to go to the place, and then everything there is so incredibly expensive. When you want to rent out the place, it costs you an arm and a leg. I've had friends that rent out down there at the theater and do some things, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I mean, they know they price us right out of enjoying it. So after you price us out of enjoying it, then you can just price us right out of partaking altogether. Now it ain't Charles H. Wright anymore. It's the Wright.
Yeah.
You know, it's a high-class, fancy dancing spot for the big wigs, you know.
Yes. I attended a birthday party, an elaborate birthday party for Claire McKissick.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was just, everything was just perfect about it. And
it's a beautiful place.
Yes.
I mean, it's beautiful.
And
it's
for
just
somebody to take it.
right.
And we need to ride down and look at it because the doors, I don't think they've replaced them. The doors with the African masks on the front. And now it looks like you're going to Target. Who wants to go to Target? You walk up to the door and the door slides open. That is so dumb. They did not keep the doors on. That is the character of the building.
Yep.
And the lame excuse, well, you know, the disabled come up and it's hard for them to open the door and
Hire a doorman.
and the seniors, they got more than one door. They didn't have to do it on the
hire a
front of
doorman.
the building.
Them
Yeah.
heavy doors, they write the doors were heavy. And, you know, that's why you hire a doorman. You know, make it classy.
Yes.
I mean, you know, it's a brother out there could use a little extra cash.
I know.
That would glad he opened the door with a smile.
I know. I know. It could even use, you know, in high school, you have to have X number of community participation in order to graduate. They could have had them down there.
Oh, without a doubt.
You
without a
know?
doubt.
So.
You know, it's a lot of kids have never been introduced to that
Exactly.
beautiful museum over there. And it's a travesty.
And then they turn around and then one of the histories that gets presented about us, that the continent of Africa is the second largest continent. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. It is not the second largest. What they have done is moved on in, the slide on in. This is the Middle East. It doesn't even have a name, a location. The Middle East. So the northern part of the continent of Africa is being what's a
Co-opted,
good
so
that's
to
a good
speak.
word. Yeah, that's a good word. Right. And I'm like, well, I'll be down.
Like they didn't pull Egypt out of Africa, you know. It's like,
Oh Lord.
it's his own place, you know.
Oh yes. So we have to become aware of these things and pass them on to the family. Don't let the next generations hear all this propaganda, because a way to get rid of people is to deny them of their history. And as we go on, next thing you know, white folks invented Motown.
Well,
Jeez.
it can happen.
Yeah. we got to make sure that it doesn't.
Well, that's why, you know,
Ooh.
there's got to be a desire for the truth. And that's why you got to learn how to read. You got to be a critical thinker. You got to desire information, you know. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, the kids coming up now, it's all about money. You know, I'm trying to make money. And I get that. You got to live in this society. But you also want to be aware of what you're dealing with in this society. You know, that's why I got a real kick out of the piece we did over there at the Detroit Food Co-op. And I just want to say, you got to get over there. It's a beautiful place. And we're members of the Detroit Food Co-op.
Yes.
They're still looking for people to fill in the gaps.
Yes.
You know, $200, you become a member of the co-op.
And you also get a percentage off of the food that you
Discount,
purchase
yep,
there
yep,
too.
exactly.
It's very clean, very professional. It's ample parking, you know, and right at Euclid on Woodward Avenue. At Euclid on Woodward Avenue, yes.
Green and orange building.
Oh, and they have a deli.
Got a deli.
Yeah.
And they offer a lot of the people here in Detroit who make great foods. They have their offerings. Matter of fact, Dr. Rolanda has her cookies there. And,
Right.
And I've seen some chilies from some folks, turkey chili. So, I mean, just, you want to be a part of what's going on in this city, you know.
The kind of things that make you proud, you know?
Exactly.
Yes, goodness.
Just what I was trying to say is I just want to thank Brother Kyrie Fisher. Kyrie broke it down.
Frazier.
Kyrie Frazier, he broke it down.
Yes.
And he was talking about growing up in a neighborhood. You know, everybody, wasn't nobody wealthy there, but they found a way to come together because everybody in the neighborhood understand that was their neighborhood. And once you start understanding, you're not really an individual. You are part of a collective. Then you can move as a collective. Then you don't feel so fearful when you know you're part of something. You know?
Right.
And that's why we got to start moving. You know, we got to start thinking like that. You know, the Charles H. Wright, that's our museum.
Right.
So we got to start thinking like that.
That's right. That's right. And if any friends come to town, make sure that you take them to that museum. You know, it's just a beautiful place to be. It really is.
It is. As a matter of fact, when my cousin was down from Los Angeles, I took her to the museum to see that African. Wow, it was a long walk too. You know, they had the whole thing about the history of slavery here in America, and it was really a beautiful exhibit. I'm not sure if it's still down there. It might be.
Right. Well, they have the life-size exhibit of the Africans who were kidnapped and brought in the belly of the ship.
Oh, yeah, rubbed down in the
Right,
basement.
they have that in the museum as well. So there are people who weren't clear. It's in your face. You know, we for not talk about doing stuff in the community. We fought the museum managers and whoever was down there, because when the museum was built originally and opened, there was a display of little gray people. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, I remember that.
There was a little gray ship, little gray overseers,
right.
and this one little gray African laying on the ship as if she was on a cruise.
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
goodness.
what have you done? I mean, we pitched one too. so finally they said, well, we better do something different. So they got rid of the gray people. Can you imagine? All gray. Just the whole thing was just gray. And I'm like, they didn't want you to feel bad, I guess. Look, show it like it was. You know that the Holocaust Museum was showing it like it was. Never forget and never again, and they ain't playing.
Well, that's why you need somebody fighting for you.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what Hood Research does. We bring together all of these various nonprofits and community organizations, and we put you out there. Somebody get to do the work, and we represent all you guys out there, and you know who out there. So come on in, join Hood Research, be a part of what's going on. We got at least 50 different nonprofits now we're working with. So Tim said we coming up on this break.
Oh, my goodness.
On the other side, Crystal Gunner just made it into the building.
All right.
It's going to be hot today.
All right. So refresh your coffee and your orange juice. Call somebody, tell them to tune in as well. And we will be back momentarily.
I'm James Ford, founder of the Obama Weekend, and a partner of the Hood Research Team. composed of the knowledgeable Theo Broden, the super analyst Henry, and the colorful Al Martin. This team discusses politics, seen and not seen, at the national, state, and local level. But to enhance the goals of this team, join or donate to Hood Research by visiting Twitter or Facebook, or visit hoodresearch.org, or call 248-234-2371. You can also join Hood Research on Phonecast every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by calling 978-990-5000. Access code 338729. Thank you very much.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
All right, everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Wally Wallman here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the chew germ. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broten.
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
Inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for Feedback.
A positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. Watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
And take us along with you. Feedback. Remember that you can take us along with you. And the numbers here on the screen, 868-4336, 868-0351, and 866-43...
Oh, you're going too fast. 868-0, I think it's 0342.
Okay.
That's the one. So we packed house, real high show. And for those of you on Facebook, we streaming HPR Detroit TV Live on Facebook. We streaming right now. Check it out. Sit back and relax with the show because it's heating up now. Bottom of the hour. Miss Broten,
Yeah.
We got one of our favorite guests. She's here every year with us.
A member of Hood Research, by
Yes,
the way.
indeed.
Yes.
She always got good information. Miss Crystal Gunn from the Amazing Women's Network.
Yes. Yeah.
Happy Monday. Thank you for having me back.
Tell us, who is Crystal Gunn?
Ooh, okay. Crystal Gunn is mother, author, financial strategist, life insurance agent, founder of the Amazing Woman Network, and an amazing woman.
All right.
Go ahead with your bad
self.
self.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And today we're going to focus in on the insurance
Absolutely.
section of
Absolutely, life insurance. And so my whole theme for this year, and it started last year, was get your financial house in order, right? Because we are lacking a lot, and I push the understanding of or the importance of wills, insurance, powers of attorney.
Okay.
Because we don't have enough. But we're going to talk about something real special today with that life insurance.
Okay, now say that slowly.
Wills. Yes, because we lack a lot of that in our community. So wills, insurance, so life insurance, and powers of attorney.
Powers of attorney. Okay,
Yes.
Continue.
And so we're going to talk about some special life insurance that we have today, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Oh, we got a call that popped in real fast. They can't even wait for you to get started.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Who do we have on the line with us this morning?
That's all, Silverado.
Hey, happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Hey, this is the real, I'm always talking about investments with insurances as well. So I definitely have a question about the cash value life insurance. Do she have that type of insurance?
Yes, ma'am. Is there a specific?
That's what's up.
Is it a specific question you have regarding cash value?
For the cash life, insurance, I could start that off for my grandson so that when he gets about 2021, he could, recoup some of the money for maybe colleges or businesses or homes or something like that.
Absolutely. And so we know the main purpose of life insurance is the death benefit, but there are policies that will build cash value.
Those are the whole life policies.
Whole life, index, universal life, absolutely. And you hit the nail on the head when you said getting it for your grandchild, because the sooner that you start a policy, the better it is. And that cash value will grow over time, and he will be able to pull money out or borrow against that cash value as well. So again, like she said, for businesses, buying a car. And it's almost like you can become your own bank instead of going to the bank to get that car loan or that loan for college. You can pull that cash value out of that life insurance policy.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
You'll hear people say, I put $100,000 from my life insurance policy to start my business. Well, somebody was, thought about them enough when they were younger to start that policy and help to build that cash value so that they could do that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I want to instill in that for him to, like I said, to become a business owner, a home owner, school, whatever, the necessities are.
Well, Sister Sylvia, get that pen, because I know you got a pen and paper.
I got my pen, baby.
Because we about to sit back with Sister Gunn. They have a product she's offering that you really need to hear about. So we're going to get right to the product. Sister Sylvia, as always, that's our resident poet, Hood Research resident poet. A lot of love.
So the product is, there's three that we're offering, but the main one, unprecedented, unheard of, this is the first of its kind. And it is life insurance, so it's whole life insurance with long-term care insurance as well. And the reason that it's unprecedented is because there's no health questions asked.
Wow, that's big.
No health questions asked. So at this point, it's almost like there's no reason for anyone to be without life insurance, right? Because statistics show that 70% of Americans have pre-existing conditions, and some of those pre-existing conditions will strike you out of life insurance altogether.
Yes.
We have no health questions asked.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Oh, it's phenomenal, and it's underwritten through Allstate, so it's it's a name we know. Everyone knows Allstate, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention Gerald Scruggs Jr., Senior, who has been in this industry for 25 years, but he went to Allstate and they created this product.
Okay.
Like, this is his baby, his thing that he brought about, understanding what goes on specifically in the Black community. But this is a product that I say everybody, doesn't matter what nationality, everybody, even if you have life insurance currently, this is something that you need because of the long-term care
That long-term
component.
care is
Listen.
big. I'm going to tell you, folks, you can't afford it out your pocket.
Listen, you cannot.
My mother was in long-term care, and I'm going to tell you, folks, it's going to average between $5,000 and $7,000 a month. Okay? So
absolutely,
unless you got a fat pension coming in and a lot of money saved, it will eat through that in no time.
About 70% of people who filed bankruptcy last year filed because of medical debt.
Yes.
And it's unaffordable. And, people still have. So when we talk about this long-term care, and like you said, $5,000 to $7,000 a month, that's not covered by your health care.
No, it's not.
People think, I have health care. That's not covered by your health care.
It's not covered by Medicare. Now, you could go on Medicaid, and it will cover some of it. But a lot of the places will, they'll cut off the amount of people that they bring in as Medicaid people.
Absolutely, because it's usually at a cheaper or less expensive amount that they're getting, and they want their full value. In 2016, my dad was in a hospice facility, beautiful facility, but it was $10,000 a month then.
Right.
And no insurance paid for that. So that was totally out of pocket. So part of this why we're so excited about it is it helps to keep families out of financial ruin.
Oh, man, that's beautiful.
So not only is there the life insurance with the long-term care, and just a little bit of piece of that, if something happens and you need long-term care, you can pull money down from that policy to cover those costs, like a facility or bringing somebody in the house. But we also have a cancer policy, which will pay on initial diagnosis $10,000, and then it'll pay you per day for hospital visits and for radiation and chemo and all of those things. Plus, that policy will pay an initial amount for 29 other what they call specified diseases.
You got a lot going on
as well.
Now, you got an event, folks.
Absolutely.
Take down, get that pen and paper out, because this is a lot of information.
Yeah. It is a lot of information.
Go to an event to get the whole thing.
Yes. So it is coming up in almost 2 weeks. It's the 25th of January at 11 a.m. at the Northwest Activity Center. It is free. Okay. Space is limited, though, so make sure you get in on this event.
Yes, RSVP, folks.
Yes. And there's can you read that link?
Yes, indeed. Well, you just go on there to the World Wide Web, of course. And, Lord, let's see what we got here.
It's a bit.ly link, so.
Yes, indeed. Now, you do the HTTPS.
Yeah.
And the semicolon and the double slash and bit.ly, another slash, AWN dash insurance.
Is there a phone number people can call?
You can call me, 313-410-8260.
Okay, say that again.
313-410-8260.
Now, you going to have a Facebook posting for this?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, then I'll just put it on the Hood Research site.
Yeah, we can do that. That'll make it easier. And the link will be there so that you can click it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, because like you said, it's a lot of different insurances. And with the long-term care, when do you think is a good time to get a policy like that? Because you don't need to get that for a child.
Yes, well, so here's the thing. So regular policies will not, like if you get, like the lady called about getting the policy for her grandson, right. You can't get a rider because he's so young about that with long-term care. However, if you Google and say, when should someone start looking at long-term care, they'll say age 60, 65. And I totally disagree with that because premium cost is based on age. That's one of the things. And although we don't have any health questions, it's still, based on age. So the earlier you get it, the better. And not to mention, so when you're over 18, you should have it because long-term care isn't just for when somebody gets older. What if you get into a car accident and you need some care? A sports industry, complications from, birth, pregnancy. So the earlier you get it, the less expensive that it is. And you have it for, whatever life throws at you.
And you can lock in the price with a whole life policy.
Absolutely.
That's the good thing about it, because term, you pick a term, and after that term,
Correct. Correct.
It'll go up.
And so I always say there's no cookie cutter solution where somebody may have term policy because of a certain things, or they're doing it to protect an asset. You got a 30-year mortgage, you get a 30-year term policy to do that. And so talking to somebody about what's happening in your life is really, really important so that you get the right amount of coverage and the right things. One thing that we didn't mention is there's also a critical illness policy that we have, and that will pay out lump sums for heart attack, stroke, Alzheimer's, loss of hearing, sight. There's a whole list. So, and because it's a group policy through the Amazing Woman Network, it's so affordable. And on those cancer and critical illness policies, you can add your children if they are under 25. And again, it's crazy affordable. So I'm just under the thought process of everyone needs these policies. And when you think about, again, the number of people who have pre-existing conditions in this country.
Yes. And not only that, being obese.
What we eat now here is just
so. And sugar is in everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I mean, what do they say? It's like about 60% of the population now is either diabetic or pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. And here's another thing that from writing life insurance and just being able to see, like outside of this, just other policies, it also looks at that BMI chart, your weight. Yeah. Yes. And so that chart hasn't changed. And so when you start being heavier, even though you still may have really good health, right? You're heavier, and it's going to increase your premium.
Yeah.
And it could literally price you out of, the amount that you want. So again, being able to come back to this, and they're not asking those health questions. If we can't get you in something else, we ultimately can get you in this product as well.
Yes, indeed. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, it is. It is. Like, I'm so excited about it.
That is good.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about it being affordable, well, what is the average amount that someone could expect to pay?
So I can give an average amount. Yep, I can give an average amount for the critical illness and the cancer policy. So, you're gonna the critical illness. Again, everything is by age. So, the earlier the better. Critical illness, you may be able to get a policy for under $30 a month, again, depending upon your age. For the whole life policy, again, it's based on age. So where somebody, 40 on a whole life policy ordinarily might be paying $400 to $600, it's going to be less than that. Plus it has the long-term care. So when you, everything on life insurance is quoted and based on age. Right. Regular life insurance is age and health and all of those things, but this specific policy is age. So when you call and speak with a benefits counselor, they will tell you, they'll do a quote for you to let you know how much it is. And it's done in $10,000 increments. So you can get up to $80,000 in life and long-term care insurance with no questions asked.
And I just want to say this, Ms. Broden, for folks out there. You're going to get old. I mean, just be honest. If you haven't been through it with your parents, you're going to know that you want to make it easy on your children. And it's a battle, I know. Because for the last 5 years, my mother been in and out of hospitals, rehab places. Then we had to put her in a home. She didn't want to be there. You don't get the greatest care at a lot of these homes. You pay a lot of money, but you don't get the greatest care. and they want to be back home. You got to set up the home for them. Then you got to find a caregiver. All of this costs. It costs a lot of money.
It costs a lot of money.
So if you can get anything to defray some of those costs, do it as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you right now.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know of very many insurance policies that have what this rider here that says, we're going to help you out with your long-term care. Matter of fact, I'm about to holler at her about it myself because I'm getting old, and I know my sons ain't going to be bothered with me when I get old.
and it's not even, I always say, my daughter is 23. If something happened and she needed to take care of me, she would. But I wouldn't want her to give up her life in order to do that. Yeah. And that winds up being the other thing. Caregiving is hard. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Time.
And
time is what you have to understand.
The time
when you're giving to a person, family member, whomever. Oh yeah.
And it's stressful.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that I was about to say. It's stressful, and far too often the caregiver winds up passing before the person they were caring for because of that stress and brought about that other illness. And so even if you're listening, yes, you need it for you, but also think about your parent, right? At this point in time, do they have anything in place, again, so that it doesn't wipe out a family financially?
Yes, indeed.
It's a must.
You got to come to the seminar, folks.
You got to come.
You got to learn about the need for life insurance. I learned a long time ago. I said, I got 2 sons and a wife and a mortgage. I got to do something. And I used to be a smoker. And I won't be honest with you, folks. I called and was like, I saw the rates for smokers. And I said, well, what does it take to be a non-smoker? And they said, you got to be smoke-free for at least 3 years.
Oh.
So I quit smoking.
Wow.
So at 44, I was able to get a term life policy. And that started my adventures in life insurance because it's an adventure. Now, don't expect to, I know a lot of people say you can get a term insurance for a decent, smaller price, like $50 a month or something like that. Because I got $250,000 back in the day for about $36 a month. But it's a term. It's like you're betting that you might go in 10 years. After that, though, it was like $300 for the next 20-year piece. So I'm like, I got to figure out something. So I just sat down with my insurance guy. He got a policy for my wife. We got a whole life. They want you to do a little bit of everything. Get a whole life, get a term life for that, whole life for this, and one of them is cash value. And you're going to pay between $150 and $175. But it's cash value. It's building up that cash. And you're going to need that, like Sister Gunn said. You can pull it down later on. So it's almost like you're investing in your own bank account, like you said.
Correct.
Do this.
Correct.
Okay, now wait now. When you talk about cash value, explain that simply. A person can have a cash value policy by doing what?
So if you have a whole life policy or in index universal life policy, they build cash value. You always have that death benefit, but as you're paying the premium and you are allowed to put more money into it, it's building cash value, and typically the rate is better than what you're going to get if you're putting money into a bank account. And you can then later pull money down from the cash value. So you can say, you know what, now I'm older, I haven't used this cash value before. I'm getting married, I want to pull money out of my cash value. Just like if you have money sitting in your bank account. I want to pull money to use for my wedding or to buy me a car, or now I want to retire and I want to pull down $1,000 a month to supplement my retirement income. And so it's really important. And I always say, again, there's no cookie cutter solution. I believe everybody needs these 3 policies over here. Everybody needs life insurance, but your mix and amounts are going to be different based on your situation. So you really need to talk to somebody who's not just trying to sell you a policy, but is trying to cover you, in what you have going on in your life. You may be, have regular life insurance or a whole life policy, and now you buy a house. And again, now how are we going to protect this asset? Well, let's get this 30-year term policy for this 30-year mortgage, that's going to protect that asset. So now that doesn't, if something happens, that asset gets paid off, right? So it's ways to use life insurance other than just that death benefit, but we know that that's the primary focus of it.
Can you tell us what the interest rate is on the cash value?
No, I'll tell you it's different. You know, it depends on the policy and who you're going through to write that policy. But typically there's going to be, not typically, there's always going to be a cap rate. And I've seen the cap rate, meaning it won't pay over a certain amount. I've seen the cap rate really, really nice. So when
The main thing is the benefit.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But the interest rate will encourage people to take the policy. Because
I'm not so sure the interest rate does that, though.
You
People
don't
do the
think
policy
so?
for if something happens.
Correct.
That's the main thing.
Correct.
It's not like a bank account.
Yeah.
But
It's
it is like a bank account. Now I just heard that.
Well, it is because you can pull the money down from the cash value. But again, we always say life insurance is for the death benefit. It just has these other tools that we typically in our community aren't using enough or are not aware of. And so when you're talking to that agent and whoever is underwriting the policy, it may be Transamerica, it may be Nationwide, it may be, right. And then when you're talking to that agent, that's when you have an opportunity to see what type of
And they'll have
rates.
the list right
Exactly.
there for you,
right.
the actuarial list, your
Yeah.
age, how much money, all of that stuff is there.
Yeah.
My main thing, Ms. Broden, is we got to understand, you got to have life insurance.
You have
I'm so
to.
tired of hearing about people, if something happened, it's a tragedy, and they can't even bury their own people.
Yeah.
That's because they don't have the money. It costs a lot of money to bury people, bury kids, bury parents. You got to have insurance policies to cover this type of stuff. So folks, come out to the seminar, see what's going on, learn some things about what you need in life. This is how you become an adult. You need health insurance, you need life insurance, and you need a bank account and a checking account. That means you're an adult now.
A responsible adult, right? A
Just be
responsible
serious
adult.
about this stuff.
Yeah,
And I want to talk about this Amazing Women Network before we let you go.
Yes.
How do they get
Absolutely. I
involved
wanna
with this
hear about
amazing?
Yep. So the Amazing Women Network is one of the things I say it's my assignment in life, and it was created to unite and empower Black women globally under the pillars of reclaiming personal power, mind, body, and spirit, reclaiming financial power, and increasing our social involvement. So we try to bring women together and make these connections so that every woman can own, honor, and execute her amazing individually and collectively as it was established at birth, right? That is our thing. So you can go to AmazingWomenNetwork.com and you can actually subscribe. I'm updating the website for the different membership levels. We do have a general membership level that is free. My whole thing is, how do we connect and get information out there, uplift, motivate, inspire as many women as we can.
And,
Yeah.
I'm going to be showing these beautiful T-shirts you'll be having at
Ooh.
some point. on the top of the hour. She said everybody loves them, so she didn't run out of them. But I'm gonna show the one. I'm gonna pick up her last few. And I got some friends across the country. I said, y'all gotta understand. You gotta know Miss Crystal Gunn. She a heavy hitter. And they said, well, I want to know more. So, put together a package for me too, Crystal, to send to my peoples out there.
Absolutely, I will.
Amazing Network.
And I want to say thank you, because you buy stuff from our retail line all of the time for amazing women that you know. And so I thank you for your support on that. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Craig Strong's cousin, Dolores, the sister I met while I was down in Atlanta for the John Lewis piece, I sent her one of your shirts and she loves it.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Thank you.
So we all family here, folks.
Absolutely.
Research, Amazing Network, Amazing Women Network, Theo Broughton. We at the break. Take us to the break, Ms. Broughton.
Well, for those of you who are tuned in and enjoying this interview, refresh your orange juice, your coffee, call somebody, get them excited about what you're learning this morning, and we'll be back momentarily.
That's right.
I'm James Ford, founder of the Obama Weekend, and a partner of the Hood Research Team, composed of the knowledgeable Theo Broughton, the super analyst Henry, and the colorful Al Martin. This team discusses politics, seen and not seen, at the national, state, and local level. But to enhance the goals of this team, join or donate to Hood Research by visiting Twitter or Facebook, or visit hoodresearch.org, or call 248-234-2371. You can also join Hood Research on Phonecast every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by calling 978-990-5000, access code 338729. Thank you very much.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
All right, everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, there gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Our Woody Woodman here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Brazen. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the chew germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. Watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback. Ooh. You are tuned in to Feedback. And our guest this morning is Crystal Gunn. And we're learning some very important information from her. And we also want to let you know that there will be a workshop at Northwest Activity Center. Okay.
Yes.
On you.
January 25th at 11 a.m.
Okay.
These are the beautiful shirts, folks. Amazing woman. Look at that. Beautiful purple shirt. You got the glitter. Established at birth. Okay. Hot. So I got mine I'm going to send out. Y'all ladies out there, a good friend of mine, Howard University veterans, you're getting these. I want you to join this Crystal Gun because we need a nationwide network assisting not just the fraternities and sororities, but also these nonprofits that's out here doing great work.
That's right.
Join the Amazing Women Network. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy being a part of this sisterhood. And how long has it been around again?
2016.
All right.
2016, we started, and this is something that was really given to me back, oh my God, probably in 2011, but 2016, and then we really started doing things in like 2018, 2019, and then 2020, COVID hit, and so yeah. So there are a lot of things that are coming out this year, the retail line. So yeah.
Well, my phone call came in for this is why I wanted Crystal to stick around.
I'm excited
We're gonna
too.
have Brother Troy Gant, Second Vine Wine, down there in New Orleans, Louisiana. Where they gonna have the Super Bowl? Let me pick up this phone. I'm excited. Where's the button for 035? Lord have mercy, I hit the right button. You on the air on feedback? Is this Brother Troy Gant? Can I hear him? Yeah, I hit the X.
What?
Is this Troy Gant?
You got me live.
I'm excited, folks.
Happy Monday, Troy. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed,
that's-
folks. This is a good friend of mine from Howard University. Way back, I'm telling you, he holding it down in New Orleans, from New Orleans, making it happen. You got the establishment, sir, Second Vine Wine. Folks, if you want to taste the greatest wines across the world, you got to check out Brother Troy Gant. Talk to the listener. I got your video queued up, but talk to the listeners about what's going to be happening Super Bowl Sunday this year. What's going on with Second Vine Wine?
Man, you know Second Vine Wine is cheering hard for them Detroit Lions because I see your path similar to the New Orleans Saints. We won't be there this year, but we going to be pulling for them Lions, man. We love the fact when you guys came down and supported the city in such a major way when we played last season against you guys. So the anticipation for the Lions is great down here now.
Indeed, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Talk to us real quick. I got Miss Theo Bro. This lady here, she started Hood Research. We about black businesses and promoting black businesses across the board. We got Sister Crystal Gunn with the Amazing Women Network. She probably gonna have some ladies coming down to the Super Bowl just to have some fun and party. Talk to us. What was the impetus, Brother Gant, for starting the wine shop?
Well, you know, I worked in the industry for over 15 years with Remy Cointreau.
Okay.
And from that, man, I just got tired of making billionaires wealthier. So I took it on my own and with partners on some ventures to start a retail wine store and educate us on wine because the wine thing was kind of for the elite, if you will. You know, we got the bottom of the barrel of the wines and like the Wild Irish Roses of the world, and Night Train. So, you know, my thing was I need to step our folks up. So, you know, with health and drinking a beverage that shouldn't be looked at as an old type of beverage, you know, this is an opportunity to go in, educate, and take the wine drinker to the next level. You know, some people look at wines because they're intimidating. You can't even pronounce some of the names of the wine. And, you know, that kind of have people shying away from it. So I had a more of a easy approach towards wine. You know, allowing people to start off with something they like. And, you know, we like sweet. So I started you off with the sweet wines, and then gradually your palate grows to the big, bold French wines and those after. So, you know, it's a process, and the education is a part of it. So when you educate a drinker to become a better drinker, You know, they're gonna drink better products.
Right.
Win-win for
Connoisseur, so to speak. Hey, we're
That's
gonna
right.
run this video you sent me, folks. I'm telling you, about to get a little New Orleans love in an introduction to Second Vine Wine. Brother Timothy Smith, the engineer extraordinaire, run that video for us, sir.
Second Vine Wine.
Hello, Troy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
My first day at the door to the grand opening, and it's so energetic, full of life.
Second Vine Wine is now in its 8th year. We were over in the Marigny and had an opportunity to move to Magazine.
I really like about and the way I feel when I come in here is that I'm ready to enjoy me, but I'm also ready to enjoy people.
Best thing about Second Vine is not only can you buy some good wine, but you can see some good friends.
Just opened a bottle of champagne. It's effervescent. It's alive. It's fun. And that's what wine should be. It's not a stodgy old beverage that you sit around and pontificate on.
We want to bring that easy approach to wine and help educate folks. Give you the authentic New Orleans experience. As you saw today, Mardi Gras Indians, second line bands, and food and wine.
I was so excited. He did a beautiful job.
The fact that they opened up an establishment that represents on Juneteenth blackness and historic blackness that nobody wants to talk about. But guess what? It's here. And we ain't leaving, baby.
The variety of wine and Troy and Angel's real beautiful decorations make it a very comfortable environment, an environment where people can exchange ideas and information that helps not only the community but the establishment as well.
I was here when Troy first started designing the store, so I'm really excited about the way everything turned out. Troy, congratulations, and you will see me quite often.
There we go. We back now with Brother Troy Gett, proprietor over at Second Vine Wine, New Orleans, Louisiana. Brother, I noticed in that video, you got the heavy hitters coming out showing you the love. The sheriff, the judges. Man, you got everybody coming down to your spot. Talk to us.
Hey, man, that contributed to my wife. You know, she's what they call a king and queen maker.
All right.
So I married good.
All right.
I can't take all the credit for that. That's partially due to my wife. And
shout out her name now. Put that name out there.
Angel Wilson Gant.
Right.
Another Howard University alum.
Yes, indeed.
We keep it bison, baby.
Yes, yes, indeed. I'm gonna send out one of these Amazing Women Network packages for her. Because she sounds like one of them super duper amazing women that need to be a part of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got any question for Brother Crystal Gunn?
You know what? I don't have any questions, but I do want to say congratulations. I think it's an absolute awesome thing, and to see our people doing so well and making a statement and being. Did he say 8 years ago he started this thing? So yeah, you're here, and I think you'll be around for a long time. So congratulations again. I can't wait to come down to New Orleans and visit you.
We here with open arms, and remember also. I have Second Vine Wine online coming in the next couple of weeks where we could have shipment done across the country.
Wow.
And
love it.
In those particular areas that we'll ship to, we'll have sommeliers in those areas to do private parties, to do wine tastings, to do wine education. So we're really looking forward to the e-commerce part of wine selling and wine clubs. So we want to definitely get my good folks out there in the D to be a part of all this. And there's a sister in Detroit that's also in the wine business that worked with me at Remy, Regina Gaines.
Okay.
She had a wine shop downtown Detroit. So
Well, put me in touch with her.
Well, yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we got Miss Theo Broughton. I'm telling you, in the city of Detroit, she the heaviest hitter out here, doing great work with Hood Research. And
Nice.
we gotta get a Hood Research wine package, Miss Broughton. What you think?
That's right.
We definitely about to
sounds
see
good.
your membership pack.
Yeah, no doubt. We ready to step our folks up, man, and salute and cheer to just this 2025, which is going to be kind of unexpected, but we done seen it before. So
Yeah.
we gonna make it.
We gonna make it. We definitely gonna make it. We looking for the Lions to be in the Super Bowl. So
For
we gonna
sure.
I'm definitely gonna get down there for the big party. Look on the Hood Research site, folks. I got the party up on my page. I got the party up. About to send it to Sister Gunn. Put it on her page.
I sure will.
And everybody know now. Are you affiliated with this big party, Feast?
Yeah. What it is the NFL Players Network, and they are doing business with alum and current players. These guys are entrepreneurs outside of football, and that's what the organization was built on, having these players kind of not go through their money without investing. And a brother, Guy, what's Guy's last name? I just went a blank, but he's also another Howard alum who started this 25 years ago.
Okay.
And this is the 25th anniversary of the Players Network event. So it should be a big to-do. So when the Lions folks come on in, you're all welcome.
Without a doubt. I just want to tell everybody, go to the Facebook page, folks.
Now-
Second Vine Wine Facebook page. There's a lot of great people they put on there. Matter of fact, I stopped at one sister, Alslina Nisiki Bayela.
Yes,
Alslina Wine. She South
the
American
Zulu,
wine.
man. From the Zulu, bro. This sister is out in Africa. She named the wine after her grandmother. So, with that kind of lineage, you going to get some real good wine. And South African and Africa's soil is the richest in the world. So, we're not going to get the true credit of having the best wines, but we have the best wines.
Folks, you looking for some wines owned by black-owned companies, just go to Second Vine Wine and look them up.
That's right. And are you or have you been to Detroit to do a wine tasting and wine education workshop before?
Not yet. The last time I was in Detroit, I was at the Americana Theater watching Scarface movie. And
that's a while ago.
It's time for you to come back, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But something for you to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, once that site is up and running, get back to us, baby.
Oh, no doubt. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I just want to thank Brother Troy Gaff for giving us some time. And, brother, I appreciate you coming on, showing the love with that Second Vine Wine. I tell everybody at my place of business, hey, whenever you in New Orleans, just go down to Second Vine Wine, tell them you're a friend of Mark Cummings, and Brother Troy Gaff go take care of you.
That's right. Every time. Every time.
Anybody got anything they want to say to Brother Troy?
Wow.
Before we get out of here?
I just think it's fantastic what he has accomplished. And I'm looking forward to you being here in Detroit with us to talk about the history of it and the education of it and the wine tasting. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that because I love my brothers and sisters out in the D.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to be getting them packages to you, Brother Troy. Keep holding it down. I know you're a busy man. And, brother, We love you. Second Vine Wine. We posting everything on the page.
Much love, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the folks there with you, and together we make this work.
Indeed.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
All right, baby, I'll get at you.
All right, man. Y'all have a great Monday.
All right,
You do
thank
the same.
Have a good year.
It's gonna be a
You
good
know, absolutely.
Ooh, I'm
You know,
excited.
and us working together on various projects. That sounds great. And in April, I was talking earlier this morning about an appreciation luncheon, and it would be a nice touch to have him join us there to do a wine tasting.
It would be.
Wine
We
education.
work out something.
Okay.
We
yeah.
crossing
And
state
have
line.
and have the
That is super great. I'm excited for him. That's amazing.
It is a good thing, and I'm telling you, folks, when you got friends
Mm-hmm.
and you connect, I mean, I've been knowing this man over 40 years now. Things can get done, you know, and if we just understand, ain't no such thing as individual, like I was saying earlier. We all work as a collective, you know.
Right.
You can't do anything by yourself. All this stuff about independent, it's a smoke screen.
We are better together.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is so great.
What a great show. It's been a great show. I'm just
No, that's fine.
Go Lions! Okay. I want to be down there in Louisiana with my Lions gear on and having a ball, you know, just going crazy. Because that's what we're looking forward to seeing in the Super Bowl. This will be their first one.
Yeah.
And oh, the Afro-Mations. I should have got my man. I forgot to get his birthday. But we got Crystal Gunn.
Yes, that's right.
Crystal Gunn, what is your birth date?
November 29th.
Just
Just passed. Sagittarius.
Yeah, November
Yeah. Thank you. I'll take all the wishes.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
November
29th.
Let me see. It just stopped on the 19th, and then my head went in my mind like, wait, did she say
29. 29.
All right, here we go. The 29th. Wow, unbelievable. They got one thing that happened on your day.
What
That's
happened?
amazing.
Uh-oh.
And it's a female.
Uh-oh.
Pearl Primus was considered the queen of black dance. How
Come
about
on,
that?
Pearl.
Oh.
Born in Trinidad, West Indies on your birthday.
How about that?
1990. Folks,
Pearl Primus.
This book here, boy, I'm telling you, you got to get a copy. And I'm telling you what, for the first person that decide, you know, I'm going the distance and I'm going to want to become a lifetime member, you're going to get a copy of the Afro-Mations. And that's a good thing. And of course, you know, you get a copy of the Black Business book if you just come in as a member. So, folks, you got to join her research. Just so many perks. Now you can go down there, and I'm sure Troy hook you up with a deal on some of that beautiful wine they got down there. The place is gorgeous. Over there on Magazine Street, right there in the French Quarter. Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, even though we had that foolishness, my friends said, they got a lot of foolishness. No, we ain't going to talk about that. That foolishness that went on. That ain't got nothing to do with what's happening coming up.
Absolutely.
We having a ball.
That's right.
New Orleans is our city. That's like Detroit South.
And got Detroit.
Detroit South.
Baltimore, Detroit,
South
and
Detroit.
Oakland used to be Detroit West. I don't know.
Okay, that's funny.
And you gotta know that it's the second string that came off the bench, excited and doing it. They are doing it. 15 players injured. 15. That's a whole
Had to
team.
be
A
replaced
whole
on the
team.
field.
You know, right? And now those who were on the bench say, it's our turn.
It's our turn.
We can show you what we can do. And have they been showing it?
And let's show some love to the Washington Redskins or the Washington Commanders.
The Commanders.
I went to school in Washington so long, everything was Redskins.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be it's gonna be so crazy downtown. Because I mean, Washington, that's just like Detroit, Chocolate City. I know they didn't change the game, but still, it's DC. And they got that brother over there, Jaden Daniels, that's bringing them back into prominence again. It's gonna be one heck of a game, and oh my God, my friend of mine got season tickets. He gonna be there hanging out, and man, woo, Detroit, DC, going to Louisiana. Oh, Baltimore's still in it. It can be Baltimore versus Detroit. Oh, if that happens,
yeah.
They ain't gonna be able to stop it. It's gonna be so ridiculous in New Orleans. Detroit versus Baltimore. Oh my goodness.
And Troy is the tip of the iceberg.
We got somebody calling in at the last minute, Tim.
Yeah, take it.
Let me grab it up real quick. Tim said we had to close, but it's all good.
Okay,
you on feedback? Who we speaking with?
Speak up.
We on.
Turn up. I hear him talking, but we can't hear him.
Hello.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Now we.
Okay, I want to say that I enjoyed your show, and I'm so glad I put it on Facebook so I can watch it again and others can watch it and get this great information. And Crystal Gunn, I've already sent your information out to my son, so hopefully he as well we can reserve and come to Northwest because I swim there every day anyway.
Perfect.
Thank
you.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. That is wonderful.
Yes,
each one teach one, reach one. So that's what we're supposed to do, right? So I appreciate you for that.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much. Love y'all.
Love you, the resident poet in the building.
Yeah, we got to get her a share because she is amazing.
Yes, indeed. We definitely got to get her an amazing share for sure.
She's just, poetry just flows. She's very good.
Yes, indeed. Well, we got 6 minutes left, Ms. Brooke.
Well, I would like you, Crystal, to give your contact number again for those who don't have access to computers and,
Absolutely.
and all of that.
313-410-8260. 313-410-8260.
Amazing Woman Network, folks.
And call. Like, don't put it off. I get too many call backs saying I should have because now the bad thing has happened and they didn't do what they needed to do in time. So don't put it off. It is important.
Okay. And
be proactive down here.
Right. Absolutely. Right. And regarding all ages, if it's a grandchild or grandmother, you want to talk to them about the policy that they need. Right?
Yeah. And, I mean, it's one of those ways we in our community, and it's almost been like this, I don't know, buzzword and they talk about generational wealth. Well, how are you going to pass down generational wealth if you don't have any generational wealth? You don't have any wealth now. Well, life insurance is one of the ways that you can do that, but it's also the way to protect your wealth so that you can pass that down as well. So, yeah, you just got to come out and find out more information so that you can get what you need for you and your family.
And then you'll be able to cover information to let people know.
Absolutely.
That selling their, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. These companies that will pay you, but when you die, it belongs to the company.
Oh, yeah. They'll buy your policy, right? You don't, Right,
you can't pass on your wealth to your children or your grandchildren if you get involved in that.
There was, I don't know, it's about 6 years now where I saw the original article that said, and it's why I go so hard in the paint for this, that if the current financial trend continues by the year 2053, blacks will have zero wealth. And I say just not on my watch. So I do everything I can do in order to educate my people to let them, so that doesn't become true.
Tim about to have a fit.
Oh, sorry, Tim.
I'm sorry. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. And, of course, if you join the Saturday conference call, we're going to invite Crystal Gunn to be on with us to continue the conversation. At the end of the show, I like to say it's not necessary for you to know everything. What is necessary is for you to know how to find what you need when you need it. And with Hood Research, we seek out as much information as we can to share with you and presenters to bring the facts and the truth to you. We want you to know that we have a website, hoodresearch.org. We have a phone number, which is area code 248-234-2371. Again, it's area code 248-234-2371. And on the phone message on the website, it gives you the contact number for the conference call on Saturday and the access code. We encourage you to join us. The email for Hood Research is contact@hoodresearch.org. Again, that's CONTACT, the @ symbol, the A with the circle around it, HOODRESEARCH.org. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Our guest from Louisiana, Troy and Gant, and our guest here this morning, Crystal Gunn.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Mark, you want to say?
I just want to say I love feedback. I'm telling you, for being a member of Hood Research, it's so much fun. And I can't say it enough. So, for BD, you got your week next week, baby. It's going to be a heck of a year, 2025. I'm enjoying this piece, and just want to thank the guests once again, Troy Gant, Second Vine Wine, Crystal Gunn, the Amazing Women Network. It's all love. And Timothy Smith, the best in the business engineer, he always make us look good.
All right. Tune in again next Monday at 9 a.m. Peace.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. Watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you.